Hi, welcome back. Guess what we're gonna do today? We're gonna do pumpkin spice makeup because I don't drink the drink. It's too sweet for me. But I like the colors and it's fall and I want to put them on my face. So that's what we're gonna do. Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Alex. I would appreciate it if you subscribed and thumbs up and did all the things that like help me out. They're annoying, but I would like it. You don't have to, but it'd be cool. So, pumpkin spice. Orange pumpkins. I don't have any orange pumpkins. I personally like the white ones better, but this one's got some like stripes on it, which is cute, you know? All right, so I obviously have like the majority of my base on, simply because the number of base videos. I can't do another base video. I can't. Although it is a little bit different. If you've been following me for a really long time, you know that I change my base routine like, I don't know, every 30 seconds or so. It's basically the same, it's just like a little bit more matte. I don't know. I already primed my eyes just before I filmed. I used Hindash Canvas color fluid, and I mix it with Urban Decay Original Priming Potion or whatever the hell this is called, just because I like the way they combine. So I'm gonna start off with this About Face Fluid Eye Paint. This one is in the shade Light Transcending, and it's like the perfect pumpkin shade, like perfection. Just love it. So I want to go smoky, creamy. I'm just going to place this all over my lid on top of those primers, just kind of like using the shape of my lid. And then I'm using my Sigma E24 brush. I'm going to pat and then diffuse. Pat on the lid, bringing it up into the crease. And then as I bring it up, I'm just gonna start blending. These are amazing as a base. You can use them as like eyeshadow replacements. I'm gonna blend this and like slowly bring it to my brow. I'm keeping it a little bit tighter on like the inner part here. I don't wanna like smoke in here too much. But then I'm just bringing whatever's left on the brush, really light hand, up and out towards the tail of my brow. How many pumpkin spice latte fans do we have out there? Because I don't like sweet drinks, like at all. I do not like sweet drinks. I'll mess with a hot chocolate if I have to. That's not true. I actually really enjoy hot chocolate, but that's just because I like chocolate. But like a sweet, I don't know, like I feel like pumpkin spice is always so sweet, like it's so overly sweet. I don't know. My brother's the complete opposite though. Like he needs his drinks to be like ridiculously sweet. If he likes it, if he's like, oh, that's it's sweet, but it's not too sweet, then I know it's like insanely sweet. I like do not want to taste it. Okay, for my eyeshadows, so this is just gonna be my base because I love using these products as a base. For my shadows, I'm gonna be using the Vive palette. I don't know the Essential palette. Let me look this up actually to see if it's still available, because I swear to God, every single time I try to like pick up try to use an old palette that I love, it's been discontinued or something. Okay, good. It still exists. Wow, she has so many palettes now. So this was the first palette that they launched and it's perfect. It's just the like most gorgeous warm tones. Look at these. Like I opened it and I was like, yes, this little section right here is exactly what I want for this look. Okay, perfection. With this, are you kidding? With that and that and that, it's perfect. I'm gonna go in with Chow first, this shade right here, on a fluffy brush. So I'm gonna use my large, this is just a large blender. This one's from Wayne Goss, it's the 16 brush. I'm just going to lightly dust over. You don't have to set these, but personally, I think using like a cream and then setting with a powder, it just makes like, it just creates like such incredible depth to the eyeshadow look. But if you don't have time, you can pick one. Like you could just do powder, you could just do the cream, it's fine. Now I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm gonna pick up Buff, this shade right here, blend this on the lid, keeping it a little bit closer. So like all over the lid, a light amount, and then whatever's left over, just kind of like blending into the crease. I'm not gonna take it up too high. The problem with my skin tone being so light is that colors look so saturated on my skin. I'm worried this is gonna end up looking like a summer, like sunset look or something, or sunrise. Okay, I'm gonna go into my waterline on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario soft brown pencil, which really needs to be sharpened. This is like a really beautiful, like warm, caramely kind of brown. I'm just gonna place this all in my waterline. And then this will kind of depend on your eye shape. You can just keep it in your waterline, but if I have like quite a shelf from my waterline, and if I just put it there, it kind of leaves a gap for the rest of my lash line. So what I do is I place it in my waterline, and then I'll just angle the pencil and kind of like go from my waterline, put it like against my lash line so that a little bit is getting onto my lash line, and that just kind of like closes that gap so that it's not like there isn't like this weird white stripe in between like my waterline and then what I put on my lower lash line, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna grab, where did it go? Oh, this brush from Smith Cosmetics. This is the Smith 233 brush, such a good little blender. And I'm gonna use those two shades. I'm gonna start off with Chow once again. Place that, the lower part of my, like just above this thing. What's it called? The hollow of my eye. Because I want to smoke it, so I like to smoke this area. You don't have to come down as low as I do. And then I'm going to grab Buff, second color, bring it up closer, so kind of like in between. So doing the reverse of what we did on the top, minus, I guess with the addition of, can you see that? No. With the addition of liner. Making sure to like close any gaps over here on the outer corner. I've been dying for this kind of a smoky eye, so I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm using pumpkin spices as an excuse. Okay, I'm gonna introduce some orange. Am I? Do I wanna use this? Yeah, let's do it. So I have this Ultra Matte Gel Liner from Melt Cosmetics. This is new. This is the in the shade Terrible Vision, and it's from their where's the palette? I can't find the palette right now, but they have a Nightmare Before Christmas collaboration. This is the mirror that came with it, which is really cool. So this is part of the collection. So I'm going to do a wing with this. I'm going to use this little winged liner brush. This is from Sigma. This one is from the Sigma Samantha collection, Samantha Ravindal. So I'm just going to dip into the gel, boop, put it in the cap so that I'm not picking up like way too much. And I'm going to the trouble of using orange, so I don't want this to be like a tiny little wing. I want this to make a statement, you know? Remember to be confident. Just be confident with your wing application. Fake it till you make it doesn't work for everything, but with wings, it does, okay? I swear. The liner, it can tell when you're scared. So you just have to like, you just have to be confident. Those are uneven. But it's fine. So are my eyes, so like what are we gonna do, you know? Okay, now I am going to use that same Smith brush. Am I? Actually, I lied. I'm gonna use my Refer 28 brush, this little guy, and I'm going to mix. Buff and Cozy and maybe a tiny bit of Chow. I haven't decided yet. Oh, fuck. There's one eyeshadow, this one Glimmer. I gotta glue it back in. It just like the glue, it came out and I gotta glue it back in. That's all I gotta do. All right, so I'm gonna mix Buff, bro, I almost just said Cosby because we don't spell cozy like that here, okay? And a little bit of Chow. And I'm going to place this just above that wing so as to soften and blend. Super simple, just a little step right there, but it just kind of like created a little bit more of a gradient and made this look a little bit more grounded. You don't have to do that, you can just keep it like this, but I just kind of feel like my eye shape isn't necessarily suited to like a sharp wing like that anymore. Girl's getting older, girl. Girl? Girl. The girl's getting older, girl. In fact, I turned 33 this week. I don't know how that happened so fast. I really don't. Like, I swear to God, I was 16 like yesterday. Like, I just don't understand. Okay, and then instead of doing like a shimmery inner corner, I am going to, I'm gonna use the Sigma E42 brush. It's this little guy right here. It's like a dense blender brush. And then I'm gonna use, okay, don't drop glimmer. Ugh. So Shy, which looks pretty white in the monitor, but it's more of like a cream color, like a whipped cream color. And I'm gonna place this right in here, so it's gonna be a lot softer. And I'm just gonna blend up here and then down a tiny bit. So it's just gonna brighten a little bit, but it's like super soft. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell that I'm wearing like any kind of an eyeshadow in there. I've decided that I'm going to grab the Refer 28 brush once again, and then dip into Delicious, this kind of like, it's kind of a unique brown. It's got a little bit more of purple in it. Go from the lower part of the lash line, and I just kind of want to connect these. They feel like a little disconnected to me, so I'm just shading essentially underneath that orange liner. A little bit of a reverse wing feel. And remember, we're basically painting on our face when we do our makeup. So like if you accidentally go over something a little bit too much, you can always go back in, especially with like a cream gel liner, and amp up that orange color if you feel like you've lost it. I might actually do that. And I'm just gonna go like right in the center of it, just to kind of amp up the color so it's not like completely lost. And you might be like, well, why didn't you just wait until like this point to go in and do the wing? But sometimes it's those layers that really give the makeup look that depth. I'm just plucking these brow hairs that are really bothering me right now. I'm growing my eyebrows out, so I've been like trying to avoid trimming them or anything. For my blush, I'm going to use, where'd it go? I have this blush from the Sigma Beauty and the Beast collection. Look at this pretty palette. It's so pretty. But this one right here, I think is perfect because it's got this really beautiful like warm reflect in it, which makes it look a little bit more like orangey. And I was looking everywhere for like an orange blush that wasn't like too hot orange, not like a summer orange, you know, and I just couldn't find anything. So this is like kind of my best bet here. So I'm applying this with my Refer brush. You could also just like kind of amp up your bronzer a little bit. It's a very natural color. Like you don't necessarily want to wear like a burnt orange blush. Like let's not take a theme too far, you know what I mean? I'm going to set my face with the All Nighter setting spray. Okay, so I think Becca Champagne Pop is going to be a really beautiful complement to the cheeks and also everything we got going on. It's just such a versatile color because it has peach, it's got gold, you know, like you turn it, look at that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm using the Rare Beauty highlighter brush. I'm gonna start on the top of my cheekbone and then just kind of like blend like this. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Up above my brow. I have a tough time not putting this on my brow bone, so I'm just gonna do like the very end so that this area doesn't look like totally dead, but I also don't want this to look so foiled that it looks disconnected from the matte eyeshadow, you know? Because this isn't 2016 anymore. It's not. I have to keep reminding myself. Okay, I just soaped my brows, and while I'm waiting for that to set, I'm going to... Actually, what should I do? I guess I'll finish off the lashes. Oh my God. So I'm gonna curl my Refer lash curler. I am gonna wear falsies today because I'm feeling crazy. And then I'm just gonna go in with a coat of the Give Beauty mascara. Just basically one even coat because I am gonna go in with falsies. I'm trying the Half Magic Electric Extreme Lengthening Mascara for my lower lashes because it seems like a nice wand, but I just know that it won't work for my upper lashes because it's a pretty wet formula. So if you've been wondering, just keep that in mind. It's a nice comb though. I actually like it. Oh, pleasantly surprised. The more you build it up, it's got like a little bit more give. I'm skeptical about my like upper lashes just because like you guys know, but seems nice actually. It just looks so wet when I opened it. I was like, oh my God, this is just like my lashes are gonna fall 100%. I don't know why I would doubt you, Donnie. I don't know why I would doubt you. Chick knows what she's doing, you know what I'm saying? If this little bald spot that I have in the middle of this lower lash line could just figure itself out, everyone would be a lot happier because I would probably be happier and I'd stop being such a dick to everybody. It was a joke. I'm joking. Since I did those AI high school yearbook recreations, I'm like, oh man, I used to do my brows darker. I need to do that again. It just looks like I just love a dark brow with bleached hair. If any of you are around my age, I'm gonna be 33. I remember, I think it was in middle school, watching the OC and Samare Armstrong, and she had like a short, or like kind of a longer pixie. Like I think her hair was longer than mine is now. Super dark eyebrows and this like really cute pixie cut. And that was like literally the first time I saw a pixie and I was like, oh my God, I really want to cut my hair super short. Took me forever to do it after I saw that, but she was my inspo. Into it. Okay. So let's pop on these lashes. So I have these new lashes from House of Lashes. This is the, what's the collection called? I don't know what the collection is called, but these are in the style Mocha and they are I don't know how well you can see. They're like a combination of black and brown fibers. A little softer, feels like fall. Ooh, feels like fall. You know, you still have the black in there, so it's not like completely brown. So I like can't handle a full lash anymore. I just absolutely can't. Oh, but that's actually quite nice. It's kind of round though. I'm gonna trim like a couple little segments off, just so it's like a 2/3 lash. Ziva had to go to the vet last week. They freaked me out. I sent them a photo of what she's been like scratching at her ear. And I was like, oh, she must just like have ear mites or something. And there's this rash like outside her ear from her like scratching. And it just like, it slowly got worse over like the course of a week. And we had to take her to the vet because I sent him an email with like the photos. And I was like, I think she has ear mites. Like, could I come by? Cause she's like a nightmare to bring to the vet. So I usually will like email them or call them or something and be like, here's the symptoms. Can I like pick up whatever she might need? And he mails me back and he's like, he emails me back and he's like, that's not ear mites. If she's scratching it, you need to bring her in at 5 p.m. tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So he freaked me out. Anyway, it ended up just being dermatitis and that was fine. But it was just like, he scared the hell out of me. So then I start like Googling like, you know, ear things for cats. And then it's showing like skin cancer and all this stuff. Man, don't Google. Just don't Google things. Don't ever Google things. Don't do it. You're just gonna freak yourself out. My lash application recently has been horrendous. So please forgive. I haven't been wearing them enough. I'm not practiced. But that wasn't too bad. I think that went well. Yeah, I just love that. It kind of just makes them look even like softer because you have the addition of that like the brown fiber. So it just like, oh, it just makes them look like extra wispy, which I really love. And it's just kind of like in sections. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I'm so glad they did this. Shout out House of Lashes. Looks beautiful with this look too, if I do say so myself. Anyways, Eva's fine. She got they gave her like a steroid shot so that she would stop scratching it, so that it would stop itching and she would stop scratching it, because it wouldn't heal. It was just getting like worse and worse. And it seems a lot better. So that's good. If anybody was worried about Ziva, we have to like give her this crazy sedative to be able to get her to the vet. It's like such a nightmare. And then it took forever for him to actually see her. The longer you wait, sedative starts to wear off, and spicy kitty gets extra spicy. You know what I mean? That's the term they use, spicy kitty. And I'm like, she's a nightmare. I don't know about spicy. She's kind of a nightmare. Okay, this lash, this side, I always have a really hard time. This inner part right here. I can like never get it in the right place. Okay, I think I applied it a little too inward compared to the other one, but it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I think all the corners are down. It's fine. So pretty. Oh my God, I love. Ow, fuck. Don't use tweezers. Ow, fuck. Use a lash applicator. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Okay, let's finish off with the lip. So, I have a few different things. I have this like super hot orangey Lisa Eldridge liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Dragon. And then I think I'm gonna use this lip gloss from About Face. But first I'm going to line my lips and just kind of like structure them with this ColourPop, I almost said eyeliner, lip liner. This is in BFF2, which is a little bit like more on the red side than a contour color that I would typically use, but it's basically gonna be like covered up by the liquid lipstick. That high school recreation also inspired me to stop overlining my lips, but we'll see what happens. Because the double lining of my lower lip makes things a little difficult to navigate. And I've also just been overlining my lips for so long that it's hard to even accept that my lips are not like gigantic like I always draw them. I'm so stupid. All right, I'm gonna go in with Dragon, basically all over. Tickles. So I'm gonna place it in my center of my lip, and then I'm using my Rephr 21 brush. I'm gonna blend into the lip liner. All right, I'm just gonna go back in with the lip liner and do a little refinement. I did the slightest overline, the slightest. That's where I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get to that sweet spot where it's not like insane, you know? All right, and then I'm going to do a teeny bit of clean up the edges. Just using a little bit of my foundation. Now I need a little something a little bit lighter right in the center, and I have something in mind, but I need to find it. Okay, once again from Vive. The girl just knows her warm shades, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of, there has got to be a shade on here somewhere. Come on, I'm just blind, I can't see it. Okay, these are the first lipsticks that she launched. There's the lighter one, and then there's the slightly darker one. And I'm gonna use the slightly darker one. I don't see a name here anywhere, so I'll try to find it and link it. All I'm gonna do is pick it up with this brush from Rephr, and I'm gonna place this right in the center just to add a little pout. And I also just wanna like soften it a little bit, because pumpkin spice. I've had this for years, it's probably expired. I don't know, how long does it take for makeup to get expired? I should really know that. And then I'm going to use the Light Lock lip gloss from About Face in the shade Bitter Half. I'm just gonna pick it up. All right, guys, here's the finished eye look up close. I hope that my lash application is not incredibly offensive. You never know. All right, guys, this is the finished makeup look. All together, very pumpkin spicy, very pumpkin spicy. Spicy, extra, like, emphasis on the spicy, okay? A little less on the sweet, a little more on the spice. That's the way we like it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As always, I'll link all of the products down below. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and all that stuff. And let me know if there are any other like color themes. I know that there were like, I can't remember, like some people asked me a while back to do the strawberry makeup. I never did it. Maybe spring we'll do the strawberry makeup. I've seen like cherry cola. I've seen like a bunch of like these themed, like, not monochromatic, but like essentially monochromatic makeup looks. If you want to see any specifics, let me know in the comments down below and I will do that. Right before I leave, I want to piss everybody off and say I hate pumpkin pie. I think it's gross. Not that this is a pumpkin pie tutorial, but staring at these colors is making me like think of pumpkin pie and I just think it's so disgusting. Sorry. My boyfriend loves it. He loves it so much and I hate it. Oh, it's disgusting. So with that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, wait, before I go, I was just getting ready for another video and I just blotted the lip I was wearing and then I went back in with the Vive lipstick, like in the center. And I love that too. So I just wanted to let you guys know because I would feel shitty if I didn't like also show you this lip option because it's like a little bit lighter and a little bit more pumpkin-y. Okay, now I'm gonna go, bye.